Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Micah Hoffman, and I am one of the OSINT Curious members that is going to be live streaming with you today. I'm not sure if any of my colleagues are going to be joining me, so I'm going to really rely on you, the listening audience, to help me out. Welcome to the broadcast. For those of you that are new to the broadcast, again, welcome. We are the OSINT Curious Project, and our goal is to make sure that people around the world have access to high quality, open source intelligence learning materials, whether it's live streaming, whether it's blogs, or other types of things like our videos. On the screen down below is our website, our user handle, where you can find us on most social media, the bit.ly link to the Discord for the Searchlight Discord that we are happily residing on, and a link to our Patreon patron site if you would like to consider sponsoring us. Let's see who we have with us today. All right. If you are out there and listening or watching us, watching me, I'm sorry, I usually have other people here with me. But if you're watching today, go ahead and say hi on whatever platform you're on. Hey, Cass, welcome. Welcome. That's early for you. Wow. All right. Do we have any other people out there? Now, we are live streaming to, gosh, I am live streaming. It's so hard when nobody else is here because the we's turn into eyes. All right. So I'm live streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Periscope/Twitter right now. And Connor, welcome. Hey, Chris, good morning. Almost as good as a science class. All right. Yeah. Cool. Well, welcome to you all. Now, I do need to wait just a minute or two longer so that I can have some of our listeners, viewers join us and help me out with the GeoGuessr warm-up activity that we do every day. Let's see who else we have. All right, OSINT Gal. All right, welcome. Hey, you're up. Awesome. And Mark. Cool. Yeah, I know, Chris. I do the royal we sometimes, and it just sounds so pompous to me. It's like, because normally like Nico or Inesh or Sector's here with me. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and stop this banner. We're going to turn on our stream. Let's take a look at today's OSINT challenge. Now, I thought today we would go ahead and do our daily challenge for GeoGuessr, and please help me out here. If you've seen me do this in previous days, I need your help. For those of you that don't know what we do, this is the geoguessr.com website, and we play the daily challenge there, which is a series of 5 rounds that are 3 minutes in length. And what GeoGuessr does is they use Google Street View imagery, and they place us in a certain place in the world. And what our job is to figure out where in the world are we. And I need your help because I am not so great at it. And here's what I need you to do. First off, let's play by the rules here and not use Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo or Yandex to search for things that we find. Let's just use our brains. Second, when you put in the chat where you think we are, tell me why. So be like, hey, we're in this city because I just saw it on some city name. And then when you're telling me where in the world we are, tell me like east or west of like big cities. Because what I'm finding is like people are like, oh, that's a city in Bolivia. I'm like, okay, I can find Bolivia, but tell me where we are within the country. Hey, Lord Marcus, welcome. Okay, so those are the rules. If you all agree, don't post anything in the comments. Okay, I don't see anything posted. Let's begin the daily challenge. Here we go. All right. We have been challenged. Starting the game. Let's make that full screen. All right, starting the game. Here we go. Now tell me where we are. All right. Ooh, this is not the United States. I can tell you that from the road markings. Let's just spin us around here. See what we have. No sign. Wait, there's a sign over there. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Street signs are amazing. Let's see what we got. It looks like. Ooh. So I see some characters on top here. First off, I'm thinking like German because the umlaut, but those words don't seem like it. So I would also think Scandinavia. Anybody have experience here with those? All right, well, we can't go down that way. Let's see, what does that say? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm thinking Scandinavia. Look at the types of characters in this. Finland, okay, OSINT Gal says. Yeah, I could see Finland. Ooh, and here's another sign. Yeah, I would definitely say this is like Finland or one of those other countries. Now, the question is which one? Which country? Let's go down here. Scandinavia. Yeah. Let's try to narrow it down, Mark. I agree with you on Scandinavia. Now, I'm not seeing mountains, but we do see some. Well, I'm not seeing any mountains here. Let's just see if we can get to this sign down here. Finland or Sweden, Lauren Marcus says. Okay. Why do you think that? Well, yeah, I guess Finland or Sweden. I guess there's only like two other Scandinavian countries. So, yeah, those are good choices. Let's see. All right, let's see. Does anybody recognize any of these cities? Karlshamn, Karlskrona, Kalmar, Malmo. And I know I've botched all of those, but gosh, I would say that's more Finland. Blue, yellow post just to go. What about it? The blue, yellow post? Is there something that I missed? Well, this says Scandorama, so I'm guessing Scandinavia is a pretty good guess. All right, we have 54 seconds. Milestones, same color as Sweden's flag. Okay, let's head down here. Oh, it said Centrum. Hang on. Okay, so let's go to, so you said Sweden. All right, let's see. Does anybody know where like Malmo is or anything like that? Next to the street. Here's Karlstad. We saw that on the sign, right? I'm just going to pick something right in here because we got 30 seconds left. All right, we're just going to try this, see what happens. Oh, not bad. Okay. So you are all right. It was in Sweden. Good catch on that flag there, the coloring mark. Nice. So Mark saw that one of the bollards in the road or next to the road was Swedish colors. So that really helped us out. Thank you. Well done, everybody. Well done. All right. On to round number 2. Let us begin. Ooh, so wide open country here. All right, look at the road. We're on the right-hand side of the road here, so that automatically rules out certain countries. We've got mountains. Let's see, that way or this way. Let's go this way towards the curve and see what we got. Da, da, da. All right, so scrub, but I don't see like cacti or anything like that. This could be the United States. Let's see if we can see what's on this truck. Come here, truck. Come here. There we go. Okay, that's a Globetrotter truck. All right, but it's English. 2 sections, which is good because some countries they have like 3 or 4 sections of the tractor trailers. But I'm not seeing anything that shows. Oh wait, that colored license plate was interesting. Come here, car. There we go. This is. It's almost like a pink license plate, right? Huh. All right. And it's got a little thing on top. What does that thing on top say? Taxi. But it's interesting. Okay, so it's a Volkswagen. Red plates. That doesn't seem like the United States. Any ideas? Any ideas? Another Volkswagen. What is this? Let's see. What does that say? Can't read that. Any thoughts? Everybody is strangely quiet. Have we stumped you? Yeah, there's no markers on the road here. All right, 120 left. I'm gonna just Italy red plates. Does this look like Italy though? I've never been, so I mean this is really like arid area, deserty. Let's see if we can get to a place where there's something like a building. Show that door again. I can't. It's backwards. I can't go backwards. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. We're so far down this road. That wasn't English, nor would a truck would have it on it in the US. Okay. So right side driving. So you're thinking it's somewhere south of, hey, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Disc. So this is French, right? Disque. So could this be France? Anybody? Somewhere in Africa. Ooh. Okay, well, we have 29 seconds, so I'm up for anything. I could choose like the middle of Africa, Or, yeah, this doesn't look like France, right? I mean, this is scrub and stuff. Anybody? No, not France. All right, well, I'm picking the middle of Africa, and we'll just go with that because Ashish says Africa, and I trust Ashish. Here we go. 4 seconds left. Oh, okay. So it was Brazil. So it was probably Portuguese that we saw the disc was Portuguese. Okay. Well, there we go. No worries. We got 58 points for it. No, Master of Ordeals, we are already past that. It was Brazil, totally different continent. All right, little discouraging, but it was a hard one, I think. Let's get on to the next round. We can redeem ourselves. All right. Oh, this probably helps us out. There are some Asian characters here. I can't tell what language that is. In the road, anybody know what characters these are? Would you say they're Korean, Japanese? Let's see, we're in the mountains, which could suggest Japan. Let's go this way and see if we see another flag. We had some Japanese ones earlier, and one of the problems was that everything was in Japanese characters, and or it was Thailand. Yeah, Taiwan. That's right, Zevin. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't Japanese. So this could be Taiwan. I mean, I can't read these signs, so that's a little bit more challenging. Yeah, and you know what? Even if we saw a sign that had a city, unless it said this is in Taiwan, I mean, like here, this is great, but I don't know where that is. Okay. Well, does anybody have any ideas? If not, I'm going with Taiwan again because it just feels right. Well, we have English here too, right? Huh. What do you think? Still Taiwan or some other place that would have English and the Asian language? Japan. Lord Marcos says Japan, but why do you think? Why do you think it's Japan? Oh, we're driving on the left-hand side of the road too, right? Do they drive on the left-hand side of the road in Taiwan? Anybody? I guess we should have paid attention last time. Hmm. And what about Japan? Do they drive on the left-hand side of the road or the right-hand side of the road in Japan? Anybody? Come on. No? Using Romanji. No, no in Taiwan. Okay. So we're not in Taiwan. Japan is left, right. All right, we're going with Japan. And yeah, there's no Googling Spanish. Sorry. We want to just try this out and just see what we can use and then learn. All right, I'm just going in the middle of Japan and let's see how wrong I am. Oh, not so bad. Okay, so thank you for that. Let's see. So who said that? Chris. Nice job with the not in Taiwan thing. It was in Japan. Okay, so that was kind of redeeming. 303 kilometers. I'll take that. We should be quite proud of ourselves. All right. I think this is round number 4. Yep, round number 4. We're back in the outback. I don't know. This is kind of not. Let's see. So, I mean, we got some taller trees, but yet still some tropical stuff here. Yeah. All right. It looks like we are on the right-hand side of the road here for driving. So Australia is out, but I would say South America or let's see if we can see if it's like the Philippines or something like that. Let's see if we can catch up to this car. Come on, catch up to him. Okay, there's numbers in the road, which doesn't really tell us much. All right, let's look around. All right, again, not seeing anything. We've got hills and stuff. Maybe around this curve there's something. Man, we're getting beat up on these today. No signs, but let's see what kind of roof we got here. It looks like a thatched roof. Thatched roof. What do you think? Maybe South America, Philippines, something like that. Oh, here's a sign. Here's a sign. What does that say? Okay, I'm thinking South America here. Centro, I'm not even going to try that. Nueva Alianza. Proxima Salida. All right. So what do you think? I'm thinking South America, definitely Spanish-speaking country. South America, Spanish, right? Good call. I'm in agreement. What does this say? Escudo Jaguar 15. That's a city, but I have no idea where it is. All right, we got 1 minute left. We've got all these signs, but Frontera Carrazo. All right, let's see what this says. Maybe Mexico. Yeah, okay. I don't know. So what do we have here? Oh, well, wait, what is it? What Mexico? It says it on the sign here, 307 Mexico. Okay, cool. Well, that was now which part? I'm thinking probably the southern more portion, not Brazil, right? Yeah, I think we're in the. I'm thinking we're going to go down here. All right, let's give this a try. Mexico. Okay. Again, not too bad. I probably could have looked for those roads a little bit more, but yeah, okay. Oh, wow. It was actually right up near the border of, what is that, Guatemala. And there's the 307 that we would have seen. Okay. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not great, but still respectable. All right. Let's go and look at round number 5, the final round. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, this looks a little different. We have like an orchard over here and a stone wall. Wow, this is one we haven't seen before. Um, this is like on a little track. All right, so let's look at these. Look at the poles here. Wow, I bet we could look up these poles and see where these electric poles look like that. Oh, I see some palm trees. So we're talking a warmer climate. Would you think like Greece or something like that? Let's see if we can find anything that would show us some words. Here, right over here, there's some words. No? Sivende. You think Greece too, but I mean that's not Greece right there, right? Hang on. Let's see if we can go up this way and find any words. There's a word on the left. Word on the left. And Venda. One day I'm going to just memorize all of the country codes of all of the countries. All right. Yeah, it could be Greece. All right. 1 minute 43. Tell me if you see anything here. That's Spanish. Okay. Thank you, Lord Marcos. Or maybe Gran Canaria. Okay. All right. So, oh, wait, there's a flag here. Anybody know what that flag is? Gran Canaria? It's not Spain. Catalan? Wasn't Catalan something like that? Yeah, Catalonia. Right. I could see Catalonia, and it would be kind of Spanish. Let's see what we got here. What do you think? Malta. Well, it says stop here. Here we go. What do we got? San Miquel, Polensa, Selva. Anything? Ring a bell? Selva? I'm definitely thinking over in that area. Question is where? Let's see. Anything? With 30 seconds. Yes, Catalan. All right, so the question is where? I guess we'll just go in the middle and pray. Oh, it was Palma. Okay. Well, I don't think we would have gotten Palma, but somebody did mention Malta, which was over here in the Mediterranean as well. So that was close. All right. Not too bad. But you know what? We narrowed it down from South America over to Spain and Catalonia. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. And I mean, we got a reasonable number of points. All right, so we got 15,824 points in total with some minor mess ups due to me. Yep, right there, but we're getting better. Now, one of the things I was thinking about that might be fun to do is to take GeoGuessr and go through it and do it slowly and use the GeoTips application that has all of these things, like this road sign looks like this in this country, and they now all of these really nice tips. I thought we might do that one day as well, maybe later on this week. For now, if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome. I am the part of the OSINT Curious Project, and my name is Micah Hoffman, as you can see there. And we are going to be talking today about some open source intelligence things. Now, since my buddy Nico and the other members of OSINT Curious couldn't be here, I thought what we might do is go through another one of those Searchlight Try Hack Me challenges. And instead of rushing through it and trying to do it as quickly as possible, I thought maybe we'd take our time and maybe do some documentation along the way and almost treat it like a real assessment, so that we can maybe just slow down a little bit and do some documentation along the way. Because yesterday when we were doing one of the challenges, it was a little bit challenging for me to follow along and stuff. So, all right. Yeah, Spanish. I was thinking that maybe tomorrow what we'll do is tomorrow morning we'll do like the daily challenge like we just did, and then we'll do GeoGuessr in Explorer mode using the GeoTips website, and then we can also Google things and just try to generally just do geolocation and research. I thought that might be cool. All right, cool. All right, so let's get to this now. My goal in showing you all of these things is just to share. There are things that I don't know. There's things that you know that I don't know. And I want this to be collaborative. So if you have a tip or you have something that you would do, throw it into the Slack. Nice. Throw it into the chat and I will highlight it, whether you're on Twitch, Instagram. It's early over here. Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, or on YouTube. All right, cool. So let's get back to the virtual machine I have, and I'm going to go over to the Try Hack Me. Now, I have two ways of doing documentation on here, actually more than two, but we're just going to say I have two. I've installed Hunchly, and I thought that Hunchly might be fun to do because it will track all of the things that I do. And also, Hunchly is a sponsor of OSINT Curious, not saying you have to buy the product or anything like that, but that's one way to document. The other way is using a mind map, and I'm a really big fan of mind maps as well. So here's what I want you to do. I want you in the comments to tell me whether you would rather me do the documentation using a mind map or using Hunchly. We'll do one today and then maybe one tomorrow. What are your thoughts? Hunchly or mind map? Put in your answers now. Oh, that's probably copyright, isn't it? All right. I'll just kind of hum a few bars. All right. So we have one mind map. That's it. Everybody else is like, don't care, Micah. It's your show. All right. Hunchly. Okay. Ooh, Zevin says Hunchly with an exclamation point. Anybody else? I've got one of each, but the exclamation point's kind of pulling me towards Hunchly. Mind map, mind map, mind map. Wow. Okay. Now all of them come in. Yeah, I know Spanish. You use the exclamation point when you can. All right, Hunchly mind map. Let's see. I'm seeing mind maps. Okay, so you know what? We'll do Hunchly tomorrow. And today we will do a mind map. Ooh, and Zevin, it is task number 8. I'm going to need help on this. All right. So for mind maps, I will tell you that I've got a paid version of the Xmind application on here. The reason why I've got the paid version is not to do smoke and mirrors, not to promote them or anything like that. It's a tool that I've used in the past and I find very useful, and it's not very expensive to purchase, like $40 per year to purchase. There's also the free version that you can use. When you install it and run it, I'm just going to choose a classic map. Mind maps are quite easy to use. If you haven't done it, I'll just show you a couple of things real quick. The idea of essentially an outline is what we're working off of. We have this central topic here, which is like the parent node. And then each of these nodes over here, the main topic 1, 2, and 3, are the children of that parent. And we can delete things, we can move things around. It's very, very flexible. We can insert images, and more. So let's do this. I'm going to change this to Searchlight Task 8. Dun, dun, dun. And we will delete these. I'm just selecting them and hitting the delete key. All right. So the first thing I'm probably going to do is do this. Let's see. So these images right here are ones that are just kind of for us to kind of get the feeling for the challenge. What Zevin does is puts these task files. So here's task 8's PNG. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to put task file, and then I will insert that image. Insert an attachment, local image. There we go. And we'll start out with that one. All right. So that is our file. Again, if we're documenting for later, then this is whatever we can put in here is going to help us. So we probably would want to put the name of the file, task8.jpg. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, while we have that on the file system, let's just go ahead and look at the metadata. Let's do it. Why not? Metadata. So here, I'm going to switch over to the command line, change directory over to the downloads folder, and there's our task 8. I'm going to run the exif tool on task 8 and see what comes back. All right, so this is the output. Now, what I would want to do is, instead of looking at this and going, oh, there's nothing there, I'd want to capture this. And I can capture it in text format, or I can capture an image of it, a screenshot. I'm going to just select this and copy it and go back over here. Create a child node for that and paste it in. Now you notice that it kind of looks right. But this over here in the terminal is a fixed width font. In the mind map, it's a variable width font, so it looks a little bit different. But you know what? We can change everything. If we click on this and we change format, we can change all of the different things about it, including the text that we use. Let's change it to, I think Lucida is my favorite. Let's see if she's in there. All right, well, I don't see it. Let's just type mono. Free mono. There we go. All right. So here we have this, and now if we make this wider, we should. There we go. So now what I've done is I've just made it easier for future Micah to look at this data and really pick out what I need to. I've made it look more like what's in the window. And what I find is that the more I can make my data approximate what I saw in the web browser, in the command line, the easier it is for future Micah to come back here and go, oh, let me just take a look at this real quick. If I had this wrapped around and things, it would be a lot more challenging later on in the assessment. So again, when I'm documenting, I'm going more slowly than I would normally breeze through an investigation, just because I find if I put the time in at the beginning when I'm documenting, things are easier for me later on. All right, so in my mind maps, I look at the data, I'm like, all right, let's see, I don't see anything in there. So what I will probably do is insert an icon. The icon that I will use is probably a green dot. That green dot will tell me mentally, you know what, there's nothing really in this thing. You did some work. You don't need to do this anymore. And we are done with that. Also, as you can see here, let me collapse that. As you can see here, we can collapse these mind map nodes into each other. So like this, I don't really need this this section on the EXIF data anymore because I don't think it has anything in there that we need. So I just click on this little minus and it goes away. It's still there in the mind map. I can pull it out just by clicking on the one, and there it is again. But I've now researched the metadata. I can see that I've done the work. And if I ever need to go back there, I can. All right. What we probably should have done, and when I say we, I mean I, is looked at what actually it asked. Okay, so here, this challenge is a step up in difficulty from the previous challenges, and you shouldn't expect to solve this quickly, especially if you're new to image intelligence or IMINT. While you can certainly apply the techniques and tools so far, this challenge may force you to revise your thinking and your approach while working on solving this challenge. All right. I highly recommend watching this TED Talk by Amy Herman on visual intelligence. Excellent reference there, Zevin. Yeah, Amy Herman does a great job of helping you to analyze an overall picture. And in fact, yesterday when Nico and I were doing a live stream, you could take a look at the video on Twitch or on YouTube. When we were looking at it, I asked Nico to step back from doing the analysis of the video of the images that we were seeing in the CTF and just look at the overall picture, pulling out those bigger features. So yeah, Zevin, yeah, Amy Herman's one of, she's fast becoming one of mine too, just really talented and helps you think outside of the box. So thank you for bringing her video into this too. Okay, so these are our questions. And each one of these is going to be a different research goal for me. So I'm going to go ahead and copy each one of these. I'm just going to copy the words. And you know what? I might click on this and let's see, CTF question 1. There we go. And now we have, I'm just hitting enter. We'll make another node at that same level. So CTF question 2. Now, Zevin, when he did this, he made the answers in a certain format and he gave us the number of characters and the number of words. So I'm going to copy that too, although I can't copy it right here. I will just approximate that. So this is 4 and 7. So we will put here, answer is 2 words. Oh, answer is 2 words, 4 letters, then 7. All right. And let's get CTF question 2. Where's this statue located? And I'm putting all of them in the document now, kind of preloading in there, because when we research this, we might find the answer to one of these things or the other, and it would be good it'll be good to just have it all in there. That way we can just work in our mind map. All right, so there's that. Answer is 2 words. And it looks like it's either a city or state or a country. So we've got 8, 4, 5, I think it's 10 and 8 characters. Okay, 10 and 8 characters. So right off the bat, I'm thinking like European city. We'll see. 10 letters, comma, 8 letters. Again, just trying to set myself up for success here. Question 3. What is the name of the building opposite from this statue? Oh, and that's a lot of things there. All right. And the answer is 3, 6, a huge number, 3, 4. All right. So let's do answer is 3, 6, like 12, 3, 4 letters. All right. So this will help us frame things. And as we see things, we'll be able to go, you know what? We needed a 2 words or we needed 5 words put together. When we see that in the work, it's going to be helpful to us. Now, I guess the next thing is to look at the image. Let's take a look at this thing. I think we have IM8 on here. No, hang on. Let's do this. I'm just going to open up a new tab. Firefox and Chrome can definitely open up images. So let's take a look at it. All right. Now, here's where I need your help. Help me look at this image. What do you see in the image? Just all over, in the foreground of the image, the background of the image, and anything else. What do you see? And this is the entire image that we have here. Tell me, just shout out things. I see probably a metal statue. Okay. Ooh, there's a logo, Dr. Chaos says. Yes. There's a logo down there. That's something that, you know what, let's go ahead and capture some of these things. We're going to capture this. Do any of you make sounds when you do your work? I'm like, choo, 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 choo. It's like if some of these tools had like sound effects like choo, choo, choo. All right, so we're gonna type over here image impressions. So we have a logo of a triangle in lower right. All right, what else do we have? Maltigo does have cool sound effects. All right, building reflection. OSINT Gal says building reflection. Yep, and we see. Would you say OSINT Gal that's maybe more of like a residential building? I see, a little bit of a railing here to, is maybe like a false balcony type of thing, but also the windows look more residential, and I would say red brick, right? So building reflection has red bricks and looks, let's see, there's only one L in looks residential. All right. All right. Chris, don't you go jump into conclusions here. Hang on. We'll figure it out. There's a process here. We can't just jump to the answer. Okay, and then let's analyze the statue itself. What's the statue made out of? What would you say? What's the material of the statue? Definitely not wood. I don't see patina on there, so I'm thinking not copper. So probably metal, and it's a blindfolded person with two scales, which seems to be something like somebody mentioned earlier. That is justice type of thing, the blind justice. So statue is metal, is probably metal, blindfolded. And what I'm doing now is I'm kind of extracting those words that I can then use to do my search. So if I have words like blindfolded, justice, those things, they can help. Blindfolded person holding scales, possible justice, or court area. Yeah, let's put that. All right. You did the process while I was filling in the mind map. All right, Chris. Yeah, you were much faster. Yeah. So you think it's bronze, Jesse? Okay. Let's do this. Bronze. Yeah, I could see that. It's kind of a darker, kind of brownish metal. All right. Is there anything else that we see here? Maybe behind the statue? I think that's probably stonework here. There's definitely a window here, a brown window, and that looks like kind of yellowish stone. So let's see. Behind statue is brown framed window inside of yellowish stone. All right. Anything else? Now, Jessica Herman, I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, Amy Herman. I knew it wasn't Jessica. Amy Herman mentions, you got to say the obvious here. Is this a man or a woman? What do you think? The statue, man or a woman? And why? Let's do that. I'm waiting. One of the panels to be, full width, or it could have a half right here in the middle. Okay. Yeah. So there's a neat shape of these panels. All right. So what do you think? Man or woman statue? For me, I'm picturing a woman. We see maybe some curves of breasts right here, and the top is covered and maybe blousy. Again, just a guess, but it's something that could help in identifying the statue. Possibly woman statue. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, and you say possibly a black woman, Connor. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head to, and Jessica says woman too. Okay. Lady Justice. Ooh, interesting. Let's go ahead and note that. Possibly woman, Lady Justice. Sounds like a wrestler name, but we'll just go ahead and put it in there. So we've got our mind map. We know we've already checked for metadata. That's an easy one that we took out. We've already done that. We have our research questions. We have some impressions. Now let's go and do some of this work that Chris has already done. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to visit some reverse image search engines. Now there's 2 image search engines that allow us to do live cropping, allow us to take this image and then just say, just look at this one little section. And that's Yandex and Bing. Google doesn't. So I will gravitate towards Yandex because I found that Yandex, at least in my work, is so much better at finding things. And I know it's a Russian site, and these are public pictures, so I have no problem with using them. So let's go over to yandex.com/images. And we're going to hit this, and we're going to select the file, task 8, upload. All right. Wow. Yeah. So that, we didn't even need to do any live cropping because it looks like there's a whole bunch of them that are here. Look at this first one here. This one is, you can see the brown panes behind it. You can see the yellow frame. All right. So, wow, this one, it's odd that Zevin says it's a step up in difficulty, but yet it was easy to do this first search. Okay. Let's see what these are. This is WIC 24, wirelessly charging battery pack. Yeah, I don't think that that's what we need. Let's see. US joins 6 countries and call for backdoor. Google did give it the answer. Oh, really? Oh, she says that Google was first on this. So this is, let's just pick one of these. AsianCNN.com, which I don't think is really Asian CNN. Let's just see what we got here. All right, so here is from The Verge. We have that image. Yep, this is absolutely the same thing. Now we're talking about the U.S. Department of Justice. Okay. And we don't see it. Maybe we see an image credit down here. Nope. No image credits. Okay. All right. So we should go ahead and throw this into Google. Somebody says, all right, well, let's just go ahead and do this. I am nothing if not flexible. I love listening to what you have to say. Did a Google image search with blindfolded statue with scale in each hand. All right, Chris, let's upload this image. Now, one of the things that Chris is telling us is that when Google looks at the image, it will try to extract meaningful data from it. It'll tell you, hey, this is this person if it recognizes it, or this statue. In this case, one of the things that we can do is we can take this blind court and we can add other characteristics. We can type blind folded statue holding scales. Now, what this will do is it couples this with that image, and then it refines Google's query. Now we have Lady Justice. Okay. The meaning behind the latest Lady of Justice statues. Let's see. So there's a whole bunch of them in there. Let's just go down further on the page. Here we have Fran Schultz music. Justice Department charges Iranian man. All right, so this is definitely, let's see, Lady Justice. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this. So there's a whole bunch of women holding scales here. Let's just see if it shows up. I know, Chris, you say it didn't have the image, but you know what? We have to work through our process. Just because you are in the future, aren't you? Yeah. All right, so I don't see it in here, but I like the fact that we now have this Lady Justice moniker, which is what we saw over here, Lady Justice. All right. So we are looking at this. Now, I think one of the challenges that Zevin is showing us is that sometimes we can have a picture that is easy to be found, but it's hard to identify what it is. Let's just go ahead and see if we can hit one of these. Since we think it might be over in the United States, let's do this. Blind Justice photos. Let's go over here. FISA court. Aha, Justice Blind Court statue inline. Okay, so Justice Blind Court. Let's go ahead and just copy that, and we're going to put that in our things. Searches. We're going to copy this page because it has it. And you know what? It might be that we need to find something else, but at least it's helpful to us that we're getting some other keywords here. So the Justice Department. I'm seeing a lot of Justice Department and in New York. Tin Eye. Okay. Let's see. There's a page from Color Lines that has the image. Ooh, let's go to Color Lines. You all can definitely do this a lot faster than me. Oh, look, here's one from Try Hack Me. Maybe that image. No, we don't want to look at that. All right. Let's do this. Let's go back and see if we see that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Justice and Supreme. You know what? I wonder if we could just do a Google of Justice statue, New York Court. Images. All right. Let's see. Maybe blindfolded. Blindfolded. All right. I'm just taking stabs in the dark here, but you know, we have some keywords. Let's see. All right. So this is the Justice Department. Justice Department might be in Washington, D.C., right? Why did I say New York? All right. Let's do this. Justice statue. Blindfolded. Blindfolded Lady Justice statue. Washington. DC. Oh, DCV. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Washington, D.C. What do you got? Da, da, da. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's get back on the track. Have to jump for work. All right. Cool, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. The idea of returning the death penalty. This is just okay. So, other ideas. So somebody said, let me go back up. Da-da-da. Let's see. There's she says there's a page from Color Lines. Now, one of the things I'm trying to do, Ashish, is just kind of work through the results here. So if we see one for Color Lines, let me know. Black Student Union cuts down. All right. Let's see this. Police departments, try hack me shirts. Like, ooh, I could do that. Let's see. There's that. Yeah, Access, you can't play if you are let's see. You can't play if you helped out do this. Make this. All right, so this is somebody that's just used it. Blindfolded statue holding scales. Let's go back to what we know. So we have, let's maybe look at the logo too. Although that logo might be a watermark based upon where he pulled it from. So we need the name of the building opposite. Where's the statue located? And what is the name of the character that the statue depicts? So this is Lady Justice. Okay, so Lady Justice could work for the first answer. Let's try it. Okay, good, Mark. Yeah, we'll get that in a sec. Here, let's do this. SL, Lady Justice. Yeah, that's 4 and 7. Let's see what that works. Let's see if we can get partial answer here. Yeah, all right. Now, where is it located? looking at this, can't be Washington, D.C. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do here. Now he doesn't say where did he pull this picture from, which might be where that that triangle is. We need to look for this. Okay, so we're looking for the logo is a Verge. Okay, and I had thank you. Let's go ahead and note that. Thank you, Ashish. The logo is for Verge, and you're right. I did logo of triangle for the Verge website. But he doesn't ask where it came from. Okay. Help me out, people. You're doing great. All right, so we've got this one. I'm going to go ahead and put my little insert icon. And I'm going to put a green star saying, yeah, we got that one. Cool. All right. Yeah, exactly, Zevin. Zevin says, for those of you that are on each of the different platforms, you're not able to see the comments from other people. So like Zevin's on Twitch saying, that's good, Micah. It's easy to forget also to think about where it can't be and narrow down the potential places. So since we know that he says the answer, the city or the location is in a certain format, we can go back to that content and say, well, here, since we know that the statues specifically located in 10 letters and 8 letters, we have that to frame our answer. We know it can't be New York, New York, because that would not be 10 letters, then 8 letters. Okay, so hey, negative results are still results. All right, so let's see. So we want to maybe not guess Washington, D.C., blindfolded lady, justice statue. Outside, bronze. Let's just see what we get here. All right. I'm not seeing it. These look like little things that you would find in places. So outside, bronze, holding 2 scales. Let's see. Maybe we should put building, window. Maybe that's going to help. Maybe not. Let's see. Why not use minus Washington? Yeah, I'm not. Well, I think right here. I'm going to take out the word statue because a lot of these statues are in like museums. So I'm going to take out statue and see if maybe that helps us out. All right. Could university be okay? So tell me why you think university, Connor. Why do you think university could be one of the words for the location? Oh, because of the length of it. Interesting. Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Blindfolded lady justice. Maybe not outside because that really didn't do anything. Let's see. Justice statue. Let's scroll down. Not seeing it. All right. You know what? Let's go back to let's go back over here and maybe we can run these things in another search engine. Let's go over here to Yandex. Rudolph the Chrome-Nosed Reindeer. That was yesterday. All right. How about University Star? Okay, we can try that. Blindfold Lady, Justice Bronze. Let's see what we get here. Images of Justice the Goddess. Wikipedia. Let's go to images and see what we got. And we're getting all of those statues from inside of buildings. All right, so I'm going to take Connor's suggestion. Let's go back to our Google. And let's try blindfolded lady justice bronze holding 2 scales and university star. Let's see. University is 10 characters. All right, let's just blindfolded lady justice university. Got in here late. Okay. So we did some. Oh, so for those of you just joining us, welcome. I am OSINT, part of OSINT Curious. And what I'm doing right now is we are working through a CTF. This is task number 8 on the Searchlight Try Hack Me CTF. And the goals that we're trying to do is figure out what this statue, where this statue is, and also what building is opposite of it. And what we're trying to do is work through this a little bit slowly. And I appreciate all of the help that you're giving me. And let's get back in here. So we have already tried some reverse image searches, and we've done some things to bring this to figure it out. This is the statue that we're looking for. Let's see what else we got. I have a feeling we've already moved past this. This is video footage. Let's see. I did an image search and found the name of the building it is in front of and the location. Okay. So, Landshark, you want to share with us what you did? You did the image search in what search engine? Maybe we can replicate what you did. Let's see. So, let's go back over here. Let's see. We got this. Here's Justice Department. Let's just see where that goes. Since we did see that was from The Verge. And well, that's not going to work. All right, so what do we got? Came back with a Getty image. All right, so we can search Getty for this. So one of the things that I like doing is working efficiently by using some of these plugins. This is the Search by Image plugin from Armin Sebastian. And Armin Sebastian Search by Image has a huge number of sites that we can search. Look, check it out, all these. And one of them is Getty Images. Let's turn that on. Search by image. We're going to right click on this, search by image, and let's head over to Getty and see if we can find that. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Let's go ahead and choose our image and upload it and see what happens. Uploaded images. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing it there. Got a lot of other things. Let's see. Blindfolded Justice. Lady Justice. What do you think? Oh, there's people like LARPing blindfolded Lady Justice. All right. All right, no worries. We'll keep doing this. Let's see. Number of people, 1 person. Yeah, this is not what we want. We can keep working on it. Let's see. Let's see if we just take this and do a search all. It's on the 3rd. Oh, I scrolled through it. All right. Let's see here. Close that. Close that. Here's Tin Eye. Here's The Verge. Here's Blind Justice. All right. Here's The Verge. The Verge. We know this came from The Verge, so okay. And the thing that we need is where was the picture taken from? So let's see. Open. Open. Yeah, please go ahead and hit me up if you have suggestions here. My Joy, Bag for Bliss. Wow, The Verge loves using this picture. That is clearly the exact image, which is awesome. And that one is the same as well. Okay. And I don't see any image credits there. Let's just head over to one of these things and see if we can find an image credit. Yeah, so for those of you that already have the answer, feel free to go ahead and and show us, the process that you used. These are stock, it just says stock photo. Via Reuters. Another stock photo. And I bet this one says no stock photo. Let's see. The Getty result may be there if you click on sources. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to click on The Verge. Let's search for it. I'm willing to do it again. Let's go over to Getty. And here we're going to upload. Sorry about that. Upload our image. All right. Now you want me to click on sources. Sources. I do not see sources. And these are just statues. These are not the... It's weird that it doesn't even show us. Let's see. Blindfolded Lady Justice. Clear all. All right, Connor, what am I missing, buddy? Images. I passed it? Or I passed on? Uh-oh. I passed on? Did I die? All right. So is it on this page? I'm not seeing it on this page. All right. On the right. Really? On the right. Oh my gosh. You are absolutely right. Oh, well done, everybody. Thank you so much for being my eyes. Let's click on this. Aha. So very well done, everybody. Thank you for doing that. So Getty Images. So again, it's helpful when you're not on camera trying to solve this live on the internet, but sometimes that adds a little bit of stress and pressure to it. Well done. Mark's like, stop. Yes, got it. Okay. So here we see the United States CO, which is probably courthouse. And let's see, we have this image. Blind Justice outside Albert V. Bryan U.S. Courthouse. All right, so let's copy this. And since we are trying to do some documentation, we're going to click over here, searches, reverse image, image search on Getty, found that. All right. And I'm going to flag this because this is the most important thing right now is we're going to flag that with a red flag saying, hey, this is what we did. All right. So where's the statue located? 10 letters and 8 letters. According to this, let's see, we see the Albert V. Bryan U.S. Courthouse. Courthouse is 10 letters. Courthouse, let's see. Courthouse, comma, something. Raven, I am using the mind map called XMind. All right, let's just close some of these things real quick. There you go. We saw it was there. Not there, not there. All right, so we have this. So this is Albert V. Bryan Courthouse. Let's find out where this is. Copy that. Google. Well, let's just go to Google Maps. And we're going to paste in that. That is in Alexandria, Virginia. Alexandria looks like it has 10. So let's go back to this place. We're going to type in SL Alexandria, Virginia. Let's see. Yes. All right. Now, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture what the answers were. Number 2. And we're going to paste that in. And we're going to put our little mark here that we successfully completed that question. All right. And you know what? We are going to wait on the last one. I'm going to give you a little cliffhanger here. I have to log off, everybody. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this document on my desktop. And tomorrow, I'll do the final step here and figure out where this location is. And we'll find out what buildings across from it. And we'll also tomorrow do some work with Hunchley and do another CTF for it, because I think, working through this, you helping me out, sharing how you found things, sharing that I need to slow down, is very, very useful for, very useful for other people to watch and to see. And I want to thank you. Thank you for helping me out with GeoGuessr. We had a pretty okay game today, but tomorrow maybe we'll do a little bit better. We also did some CTF in the Try Hack Me CTF, the Searchlight room. And we also worked on the XMind application, some reverse image searching, some Google searching as well. Hope you've enjoyed the day, everybody. I sure as heck have enjoyed working with you. And I will be back tomorrow at 1300 hours UTC for another round of all of this open source intelligence fun. Until then, everybody, take care and, well, stay OSINT curious. Goodbye.